Anyway, the attack unfolded at 11:40 a.m. This was Monday on the 300 block of West 43rd Street, which is in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood in Manhattan, according to police. Now, the department released video that captured a man kicking the woman in her stomach, causing her to fall to the ground. The man then stomped the woman's head multiple times while making anti-Asian statements, according to police. Now, I told you all this was going to be the common theme. They're going to say the person was making anti-Asian comments or whatever. But here's the thing. Does anybody, seriously, do you all not find it strange that everybody's dressing in pink? Do you know why I think they're dressing in pink? These people that are clearly, in my opinion, I'm not going to say clearly, I'm going to say in my opinion, these people that I think are provocateurs who've been paid to do these things some type of way. This is just what I actually think. I don't think there's a gang of black people going around here attacking Asians. I don't think so. This has never been the case. Why all of a sudden now would it be the case in the midst of a pandemic? And they say that it's all because of the things that Trump said about Asian people spreading or starting over in China. At the end of the day, do you think black people would be the ones that, wanted to go out and act upon that, or would it be the Hellman's crew? Because aren't they the ones that act crazy for Trump? Aren't they the ones who caused the insurrection at the Capitol? Now, if they're crazy enough to do that, they would be the ones going around attacking Asian people, like that killer who shot them all up and then they lied and said he had a sex addiction, and that was his reason. Maybe he does have a sex addiction, but that was scarcely his reason for killing all those people. Miss me with it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to skip the formalities for this particular video because there's a certain reason I choose not to watch the news, and what you guys are about to hear from me is the exact reason why. So, giving credit to the content creator who provided the context for my particular video today. The link to her particular live stream will be listed in the link in the description area below. It's roughly about 16 minutes, but I truly am finding it hard to believe myself that Black American, African American men are just randomly attacking Asian people all of a sudden. More specifically, it seems like they're attacking the elder women of the Asian community. It's really starting to come off and project itself as a narrative that they're trying to push. And Doc has never been a conspiracy theorist. People, please. I'm far from any of that. And any type of theories I have, I keep to myself. But this is one thing I can't sit on. This is one thing that I can't sleep on. And in the video prior that we talked about this one, I, touched like very lightly on xenophobia and, what it's all about. I'm pretty sure my audience is smart enough to know what it is, but basically it's like a fear of and or anxiety around people of a particular race or background, and you're just basically alienating these people specifically because of their race and no other reason at all. And, political aspects aside and what Trump said and all of that stuff, I don't really want to focus on any of that stuff because at the end of the day, everybody's going to take what was said and interpret it differently. But for me, I'm finding it hella disturbing that anybody of the African American community is sitting here attacking Asian people for no reason. It's creating a divide amongst African Americans in the Asian community that I'm taking a little bit probably harder. I'm taking it a little bit harder than probably other people will, and that's only because I spend the majority of my time in Asia. And like I said, guys, I was pretty much born and raised in Asia. I became who I am while I was spending my time abroad. So I know what it's like to be amongst Asian communities. That's in Japan and even in the Philippines as well. And I know what it's like, and genuinely I haven't had any bad experiences. So, it kind of feels like there's a flip-flop or a moment wherein if anybody's watching the media and anybody's seeing a black man attacking an Asian woman, what type of perception is that going to put in the minds of the Asian community? Oh, well, now black people are over here attacking us now. We got to stay away from black people. Black people are the aggressor. Black people are angry. Oh my God, they're over here attacking the Asian community for no reason. All hashtag stop Asian hate. Black guys and black people are doing this now towards Asian people. It doesn't make sense. There's literally no justification, guys. It literally, if you think about it, it makes zero fucking sense that a black person will attack somebody from Asia. There's no justification, rhyme, or reason behind it, unless they were paid to do it. I maybe is it my bias? I don't know, guys. And that's why I bring it to the channel, because I don't want to come off as biased specifically because I'm African American. Maybe you guys know something more than I do, but I believe the media is really trying to push this narrative on us, guys. I think they are really pushing a narrative that black people are anti-Asian, because that's the way it's coming off. From the outside looking in, I look at the TV and I see this black guy who just happens to be wearing the color pink. Randomly wearing the fucking color pink. Now, don't get me wrong, I think pink is a popping color, man. I'll rock that bitch every day of the week because I like the color pink. But a black guy is wearing the color pink and he just randomly kicks some Asian lady in the stomach and then stomps on her head. What kind of shit is that, bro? That does not make sense to me, and it never will. So for myself, it's like there's got to be an agenda behind this. I mean, like I said, man, I've never been conspiracy theorist and I never will be, but it just doesn't seem right. The shit don't add up to me that a black person would just randomly attack Asian people. Given all the shit that black people have been through in the United States of America, and I'm just going to throw it out there without going into details because I don't have to, you going to honestly sit there and tell me that they're just going to randomly attack Asian people because of COVID? Something that's been in this country, or something that's been, in the United States for damn near over a year now. Like I said in my prior video, man, if you wanted to make a statement about it, or if you wanted to have a problem or an issue with it, and you wanted to take it out on the people before, why wouldn't you do that when it first came to the United States? Why would you wait until now to start randomly attacking Asian people? And now, it's going to be perceived that all black people hate Asian people now. And it makes no sense. And the reason why I'm making this video, though, honestly, and people might think this is funny, but if you know, then you know, Filipinos, because that's the country I spent the majority of my time in, and those are the people that I know, but I can honestly say Asian people in general are easily gullible. The masses are easily gullible, but more so members of the Asian community. Filipinos will see something on Facebook and believe it to be true. Facebook is a source for them. So if they get their news from Facebook, so everything they see on Facebook has to be true because they saw it on Facebook. And anybody who knows. So imagine if a news media outlet is covering this type of news. Imagine. They're going to believe it because it's coming from a credible source. And the gullibility, if that's even a word, the gullibleness of people will lead them to believe that black people are hating on or beating up on Asian people. So vice versa, who knows what that could mean for retaliation purposes for black people in Asia, people who live in Japan, people who live in China, people who live in the Philippines, and people who live in areas like that, Korea, South Korea. I'm not saying that they're going to go out, people in these particular countries are going to go out and start randomly attacking black people, but it's kind of like an eye for an eye sometimes, and people see it that way. Because, you want to attack our people, now all of a sudden you go to the country and they giving us dirty looks. Like, yeah, y'all them people that was attacking my people in the States, so man, F y'all don't belong here. They gonna give you that narrative, right? Black people barely feel like they belong in America, so now whenever we go abroad, people gonna try to make us feel like we don't belong there either. Do you not see where I'm going with this one? And it incenses me, and it really does disturb me just a little bit. That's the only reason I'm making this video. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this video up, because again, it doesn't really fit the narrative in my content. But if I don't at least get this off my chest and at least say it and at least put it out there for you guys to be able to view it and see it and have a response to it and be able to comment with me and dialogue with me in the comment section below, I'll never know where the mindset comes from. Now, to randomly think that black people are just out here attacking Asian people, what the fuck does that mean? Like, that don't even correlate. For no rhyme or reason, no justification. Considering all the shit that black people have been through, considering that we're pretty much still probably in the eyes of many considered to be the bottom, they're gonna randomly attack Asian people for no reason. Explain that one to me. Please, somebody explain that one to me. It don't make no sense. But you know what? Me being who I am, me being the type of person that I am, as observant as I am, what I'm starting to realize is it doesn't have to make sense for some people. All they need to do is visually see it. They see it happen. They see who did it. They see who it was done to, and guess what? You've now created a new narrative. In the country, you've created a new narrative around the world, which again will probably paint us as African Americans as the enemy, paint us as the aggressor, paint us as the ABM, the angry black men. And now all of a sudden, who knows what types of shit we're going to have to deal with when we're trying to travel abroad. Could be a conspiracy to keep us in country, right? Who knows, man? It could be a whole bunch of things. But it really does hit me differently, and it really does rub me the wrong way when I see shit like this, because I know what could potentially be. That's the issue. I know what could potentially be, because this is a hot button topic, man. Anything dealing with race and xenophobia and discrimination and all that shit, man, you know the people eat that shit up in the news, because that's going to get the clicks and views. That's going to get people watching, especially the video. Now, you know I'm not going to show the video because I can't bring myself to ever post anything that stupid. But you guys have probably seen the video. If you have not, I'm pretty sure you can find it if you just type in black man attacks Asian woman. I'm pretty sure the fuck it show up, because that seems to be the tagline that everybody wants to follow behind. So black people are randomly attacking Asian people now, huh? And I'm supposed to believe that shit. Man, they got me fucked up, bruh. They do. They really do. Again, just another way to try to divide us, man. I know that shit, and that's what makes me mad. It's just another way to try to divide us, bruh. But I'm gonna keep it pushing, man. I'm gonna keep it moving, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give me your God honest opinion, guys. I'm gonna leave this open for a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it on the channel for the duration of the channel, but I'm gonna keep it up for a little bit just so that I can hear what you guys have to say, because guys, I'm definitely in my feelings over this one. This one makes no sense to me. It incenses me. And the lady who provided the context and her thoughts on it in the beginning, much love and appreciation to her. Her YouTube video will be linked in the description area below so that you guys can watch it in its entirety. It's about 16 minutes or so it's not too long. But yeah, she went through the article about what was going on and about the brother that's randomly attacking this Asian lady and shit. It's starting to become a problem. Something that I would normally never address, but I feel like I have to at least say something, because if I keep it bottled up, I'm gonna probably get real pissed off, you know. And the pleasant demeanor that the good doc tries to keep on this channel may certainly take a shift, because I don't get down with that shit at all. I'm not down with anybody's fucking agenda. I don't play games with, you know, the respect that you should have for other people. You know, that shit don't float well with me. And I guess, like I said, it more so hits me hardest because I spent the majority of my time in Asia. You know, that's the only reason I talk about it. If a black guy fought a white dude, I wouldn't give a fuck. It's another day in the neighborhood. Black guy gets into it with some other people, I wouldn't fuck with it. Even in foreign countries, black people get in trouble or fight people or whatever. It, you know, shit. If you do something stupid, you deserve it. But this right here is touching on a different line, and it's creating a narrative. I'm telling you, you see the flip. You see how at first it was just certain people that were in the news about, attacking Asian people. Of course, it was a certain group in the beginning. Now all of a sudden, randomly, black people are like, "Yo, let's get in on this shit. let's get in on this vibe, man." I think we need to start doing it too. For no apparent reason. The shit came out of nowhere, and we're just supposed to sit there and let it ride out, let it vibe out. Nah, Pippin. Nah. But that's the doc, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. I'm out. Take care. Peace.